kicks, MP.
Not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important.
Go on, Pete. Let's go.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
And with all the analysis we do going into a season, some things you just can't predict, Doris.
The unexpected always arises in this particular league. Whether it's a new face, whether there's a key injury, the narrative is always changing from week to week.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
And we all know the phrase, don't poke the bear. But MP's trying to make a nice bear skin rug. But seriously, we have seen MP step up big time. He doesn't appear to be intimidated one bit.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Naz Reid out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Reid. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside McDaniels for 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Harris with the rebound. MP against Edwards. Sengun, a screen on Edwards. MP outside. On target from range. MP's got 5 now.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And both free throws good for MP.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 9.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
MP up top, guarded by Edwards. Back to MP, clock at 6. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And that one drops.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
Edwards against MP. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throw it down. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my goodness, what a finish by Ant. No mercy on that one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from MP. And it's Thompson penetrating. That one's good for 2.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Edwards, the pass to Reed. DiVincenzo on the wing, defended by Thompson. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 13 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity, a 3-point play. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Houston making some changes. Adams comes in for Şengün, and it's Allen in for Harris. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Champagne's checked in. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris. You
cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Buries it from 3.
Well, right back at you, says Donte DiVincenzo. Anything you can do, I can do better.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Offensive rebound. And here's Thompson for 3. The shot, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards for 3. His second miss of the game. He's 7 for 9. MP with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's MP. Allen outside. MP looking around. With the fadeaway. And another basket for Houston.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Finney Smith checked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for Amen Thompson. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're in the same slot, number 4.
Well, I think for Houston, they're clicking right now. 3 straight wins, riding that wave. You know, other teams are really starting to take notice.
Here's Doherty. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Adams grabs the miss. MP outside. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Baron J pulls it down.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Champagnie, the pass to Edwards. Over Van Vliet. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 17.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Minnesota leading by a point. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham, and it's York in at the four-man position. Here's Edwards. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Dillingham. Still no points. Pass to Berenger. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game now. Big picture question, Doris. What do you think of the direction of the game?
I love where the game is. Players have never been more skilled. The three-point shooting and the tough shot making is at its highest level. And I think the physicality that's slowly being reincorporated is perfect.
Pass to Champagnie. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Here's Dillingham, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He dropped 35 points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Harris, a screen on Edwards. MP, the pass to Van Vliet. Houston working the ball around. Here's MP. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Rockets, Sengun checked in for Jared Allen, and it's Durant in for Finney Smith. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels comes in for Hawkins, and it's DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against MP. Pass to Berenger. Here's Champagnie. to halt the run. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Minnesota.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another 3 from Houston.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Houston leading by 10. MP drives in. Harris outside. Back to MP. Fades back. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Count the basket. And that's now 26 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
And here's MP from outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Here is DiVincenzo. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. McDaniels from long range. And it's MP with a rebound. Houston leading by 10. Harris passes to MP. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Champagnie. Now here's Edwards. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
From the elbow. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 33.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
MP outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. MP's got 36 points.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Şengün. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 7 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 14. DiVincenzo on the wing. Here's Berger. And here's Edwards. The 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Harris a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Gets it off. MP getting it done for Houston. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
42.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You can't stop anybody. You can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Not sure any run of games feel comfortable, but this might be as close as you can get. They're at home against teams that they can clearly beat. This is a great opportunity for them to stack up some W's.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Houston leading by 16. We've got Alperen Şengün. Kevin Durant is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's MP, and it's Thompson in at the 1. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed against Harris. Out to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant, pass to MP. And that comes off the assist by Durant. MP's got 39.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Edwards. From about 16, it's hauled in by Houston.
And you have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Harris misses. Timberwolves trail by 21. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Fires in the triple. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
MP shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
So for the Rockets, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Jared Allen comes in for Tobias Harris. And Finney Smith subbed in for Kevin Durant. Here's MP. Off the window. It's good. MP's got 41.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Over MP. Edwards, no good. The Rockets lead by 20. Here's MP. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Outside read. From deep. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at MP. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Here's Edwards. Finney Smith pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And just so active for his size. Capella is...
And so MP will bring it up for Houston. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations. Each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. They've got Dillingham, and it's Hawkins in at the 2. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long.
Good game, man.